recording.
Thank you. Call the meeting of the Mayor and Town Council of the Town of Hampstead to order. Please rise for the prayer and the pledge. Dear Lord, we submit ourselves to you as your servants and the servants of the people of Hampstead who've placed their trust in us. Please allow every word that is spoken and every action taken to be in the best interest of Hampstead. O Lord, bless this meeting and our town. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Mayor Nevin,
Here.
Councilwoman Duff,
Here.
Councilman Renahan,
Here.
Councilman Rourke,
Here.
Councilman Thomas,
Here.
Councilman Unglesby.
Here.
All right. Minute approvals from the council meeting on November 8th, which, if I remember correct, was election night.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Thank you. And when you're ready, Tammy.
That was quick. The Main Street Revitalization Project, as we know, the project was advertised on November 7th. The bid opening is Thursday, December 15th, and a notice to proceed is scheduled for February 20th. The estimated completion date is spring of 2020. State Highway delivered the latest plans and the invitation for bids books, so they're here in Town Hall, if anybody would like to read them. For the closing of North Carroll High School, the final hearing for the case will be February 22nd at the Circuit Court, times to be determined. It's based solely on the record, which means on what was presented to the first administrative law judge in her ruling. Our lawyer ordered transcripts from the first hearing to compare and delineate the issues for the judge. Our lawyer will need to show that the first administrative law judge made a mistake or abused her discretion based on what was presented. This hearing is open to the public. For Oakmont Overlook, Ryan Homes have sold all the lots. All 23 lots have been sold. Right now, 8 houses are occupied, plus 2 are pending occupation. I can't even say it. Are pending their building permits or their occupancy permits for a total of 10 plus a model home. Another home is almost finished with 5 others in various stages of construction. The developer plans to install the light posts sometime this spring.
That bodes well for you, Doug, I think. 23 homes and
A year and a half?
was it a year and a half?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah, it was about a year and a half, a little bit longer. The pump house for Oakmont Overlook, the developer paved the driveway and graded and seeded. The electric has been connected to the building. And again, the transformer is just large enough for the pump house. And they are waiting for materials, so the fencing won't be installed until next month or maybe the end of this month. And Public Works is continuing to order and install the inside pump house equipment. We are working on amendment of our growth area for the town of Hampstead. The town staff met with our consultant about expanding the town's growth area. The plan is to present the amendment to the master plan that will expand this growth area to planning and zoning on January 25th. Then the county will need 60 days to review the plan. Several developers, both commercial and residential, are waiting to have their property included in the new growth area so they can move forward with a request for annexation. So people are calling, waiting on this to be done. Northside Estates, we finished the Public Works agreement, and it's been signed, and the developer hopes to begin work in the spring of 2017. Correct? We're hoping. Fuchs, there's different parts of their operations are coming online at various times. The packing room was running, but then the primary packing line's not operating at this time due to changes being implemented. The blending tower started its first production orders 2 weeks ago and should be fully functional this week. The mills and the ethylene oxide chamber, which sterilizes the spices, won't be running until the first quarter of 2017. Their Owings Mills facility was purchased by Rural Farms, and they have allowed Fuchs to continue the lease on a month-to-month basis. So right now, they plan to have all the operations in the Hampstead facility functional by the end of February. We just completed the promotion for Carroll County Downtowns. It was called Shop Small 8 days a week. And Carroll County worked with the towns. This event started Saturday, November 26th and ended on December 4th. We had 14 businesses participate. Customers were given a passport, and they received a sticker from participating businesses when they made a purchase. Customers that made a purchase at 8 of the participating businesses throughout the county submitted an entry for a $100 gift card. 10 winners were drawn on December 8th during a live Facebook event. And then the winners can use their gift card at any of the participating businesses. So if they wanted $100 at a Hampstead business, they purchase what they want, and then Carroll County will reimburse that business for the $100 that was spent there. So it was a win-win for the businesses that participated. If anybody noticed walking into Town Hall, the North Carroll High School class of 2016 donated $2,000 to the town of Hampstead so we could relocate one of the North Carroll High School Panther statues to Town Hall. So the Panther statue has been installed underneath our monument sign, and we're ordering a plaque just stating that the graduating class of 2016 donated the Panther and money to the town of Hampstead.
Nice. Any other questions for Tammy? All right, oversights. Let the Christmas shop lady go first.
Okay. The Christmas market was held on December the 2nd and 3rd. It was a huge success. 1,454 customers shopped, which is an increase of 229 customers from 2015. We had 2 new vendors attend, both of whom are interested in becoming vendors in next year's summer market. And we're excited that one of the vendors is Councilman Joe Renahan's niece, and we're really excited to have Katie back. We want to thank the Hampstead Train Station Committee again for sponsoring the Christmas market. We purchased a half-page ad in the 2017 Manchester Valley Yearbook, which will be published in May, which is good because the market opens in June, so hopefully we'll get the extra exposure for parents and students looking at that. We're working with Andrew Boone, the SGA president at Man Valley, to identify at least 8 student volunteers to help with the market next summer. We're hoping that with a larger pool of student volunteers, we'll be able to rotate them through the 4 months, and it will hopefully be a more positive experience for the students. And we truly appreciate the suggestion from Joyce Nevin. She looked at it from a different perspective. I think Sharon and I are too close, and we were having a problem thinking outside the box. And we thought, 2 students all summer, and they just wore out by the end of the summer. So we were talking to Joyce about it, and she said, well, why don't you get a pool of students? And I talked to Andrew, and he thought that was great, especially with the Future Farmers of America Club up there. So we're going to work on that. And the 2017 vendor applications will be mailed out within the next few weeks. And that's it.
Okay, thanks. Wayne?
The Hampstead train station, as Marlene mentioned, sponsored the Christmas Farmers Market. I thought it was a real good success. Marlene and Sharon did a great job. Only problem was that the heat wasn't working.
Not that I noticed on Friday night.
Yeah. Well, Friday night I think it was, we got up to about 62 degrees, but there was a lot of people through there.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, unfortunately there's a problem with the unit, and the condensation was causing an issue with it. Got fixed on Monday, but it's just 2 days too late. Train station did very well. We were selling raffles for our train set. Still available. Drawing's not till the 19th. I brought some with me in case anybody has $5 burning a hole in their pocket. They're $1 a piece, 6 for $5, and they're being sold at Matthews Tire here in Hampstead. So if anybody wants to get some tickets, they can swing by Matthews Tire and pick them up. The Community Expo, Hampstead Community Expo, we're looking at a date of the 25th of February. Talking with the county, there's a possibility we can use North Carroll High School. Should know after Thursday. There's been several discussions, and it's a possibility that we can use the school. So if we can, I want to keep it there and keep it in Hampstead.
Well, wait, is there normally 2 different expos? Does Manchester have, but there may be 2 different ones this year?
I have no clue. I'm not sure what Manchester's doing. But we're trying to keep the Hampstead Community Expo in Hampstead,
That would be great.
rather than moving it north and having to call it North Carroll Community Expo. So that's one option we're looking at. Seems like it's doable. Been talking with Commissioner Weaver. So he gave me the right person to talk to, and they're supposed to make a decision on Thursday. So we'll know then. Tree Commission. Going to be setting the dates for the meetings for 2017, and we're going to get back hot and heavy on working on the tree planting for North Carroll Farm Section 4. That's all I have.
You all attended the MML dinner. You were our spokesman. Anything groundbreaking or informative from that?
No, it was very subdued.
Even Ian only talked for like 6 minutes. So,
Okay.
but the priorities you know better than I because you attended the meeting. So hopefully we get some of that highway user money back, but it's not looking good, what I'm hearing about the budget shortfall, so
Right.
we'll see.
Yep. All right. Jim?
Okay, Planning and Zoning Commission of Hampstead met on Wednesday, November the 16th. The only item we had on the local agenda was a presentation of a modified site plan for the Hampstead Marketplace at 2315 Hanover Pike. Adam Caftall from Hampstead Marketplace presented us with design changes to the entrance of the shopping center. It's that entrance right above the Taco Bell that goes down into the shopping center. What they're doing, basically, they're making the entrance more accessible to trucks, also installing sturdier guardrails, generally overall making a safer entrance. The design they're using was actually suggested by SHA, and SHA, once they saw the plans, approved them. So the commission went ahead and approved the modified site plan. If anyone wants to see the drawings, I have them up here, and that's all I have.
Okay. That's quick. Joe?
Okay, Parks, first of all, Public Works assisted Mr. Cody Cantu as he installed 2 new park benches at Melvin Miller Park for his Eagle Scout project. Second of all, Playground Specialist has completed all the work at Hampstead Panther Park related to the exercise equipment located along the walking trail. So if you have not seen it, please stop by. All the stations are in. They look fantastic in red and black. We're working on getting a design for from Shannon Baum Signs for the Hampstead Panther Park signs for Tammy to look at. We're trying to get the red and black theme or something that's along that lines to go along with the theme of the exercise equipment. And hopefully we can come up with something that's good.
Okay. And finally, Dave.
Okay, November 2016, average water usage was 330,000 gallons per day. December 16, average water usage so far has been 332,000 gallons of water per day. Rainfall total for November 2016 was 2.77 inches, and rainfall total so far for December of 2016 is 0.99.
Okay. Chief?
Got it. Traffic safety Hampstead officers issued 155 citations and warnings in November. There were 5 traffic crashes reported. 1 occurred on Main Street, 1 at the traffic circle at 482, and 3 on side streets. Community involvement, HPD officers conducted 183 patrol checks in businesses, parks, and schools. During November, HPD officers were involved in the following community meetings and events. PFC Cranshaw attended a positive behavior pep rally at the Hampstead Elementary School. Sergeant Schwartz and PFC Cranshaw assisted with Iggy's trip to the police station. A documentary was created to show the Spring Garden students Iggy is the school mascot. PFC Cranshaw and Corporal Holland attended a drug awareness seminar at Shiloh Middle School, and PFC Cranshaw was a presenter. Lieutenant Gagler and PFC Thorne attended Veterans Day celebration at North Carroll Senior Center, and I attended the Veterans Day celebration at Westminster American Legion. Hampstead PD also partnered with area restaurants to raise funds for Shop with a Cop. We also had a silent auction at the market during the tree lighting. PFC Winecoop participated with Hampstead Elementary School local government field trip in at Town Hall with that Kevin organized, I guess.
Yeah, the second graders come to town hall.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Serious crime. During November, there were no burglaries and only 1 theft reported. It was reported that a co-resident of a house stole a pressure washer from the victim, who is the suspect's mother's live-in boyfriend. So that's pretty easy to solve that one. There were 5 arrests in November. All 5 were adults, and on your copies it has the charges there. PFC Winecoop also participated in a multi-agency warrant sweep where 32 arrests were made on open warrants and served countywide. The K-9 activity, our K-9 team remains in training. They should be finished by the end of next week. We had to pull Russell out of the training to get him his annual in-service training because it was getting towards the end of the year, and we had to squeeze that in. So that kind of delayed his completion of that training. So that's all I got.
All right, I'll bring the update on Shop with a Cop.
Go ahead. You can do it. We had that Saturday, and I certainly want to thank everyone who came out and helped, and also those that donated. And if I start thanking people and businesses, I know I'm going to miss some. So I'll leave that to Corporal Holland to do once she compiles the final figures and gets all the thank you notes sent out and everything. We'll get back to you on, who's really helped us out.
Appreciate it. Questions for Ken? Anybody? All right. My report, relatively short. I think you've heard about everything that's been going on so far. The holiday Christmas lighting and market, just an unqualified success. People just coming up to me saying how much they love it, and it gives them such small town charm and appeal, and it's just a great night. And the weather cooperated a little bit, so it was great. Some of the thank yous that need to go out go to the fire department for getting Santa there, the star of the show, and the public works department for lining everything up with the decorations, for the police department for making sure everything flowed smoothly. Former Mayor Lou Kaiser with the sound equipment. I think I made a comment during the event that the first time we did this, we might have had a little box on the side. It didn't go very well, so it's become a much bigger event. Troop 391 to lead us off, and then Spring Garden Elementary, as they've done every year from the start, with Karen Rogers in the lead, their 5th grade band, playing for about 20-25 minutes, and then finishing it off after Santa is there with the Manchester Carroll group. And then Saturday, as Ken mentioned, Shop with a Cop, just a great event. I think, the kids love it, the cops love it, the people just walking around Walmart love it, the same ladies who've helped us out for all 9 years from Walmart staff love it. They really take care of the kids, and the gentleman that we had this year, Benjamin, was a hoot. So it was a good day. His father is a Steelers fan, so there was coal in his stocking, as far as Chief and I are concerned. But no, it was just a great day. And Christina is to be congratulated for all the effort she puts into that. It's obvious that the effort is shown by the quality of the product that we end up doing. And then I look forward to seeing everybody Saturday when we have our town holiday dinner. Well attended as usual, and hopefully Mother Nature spares us on Saturday morning to mid-afternoon, so the Public Works Department can be there. So that's my update. So the second graders were here this past month?
Was it this past month?
November.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't, so they were, I don't
After
remember,
the
but they were
last
here, it
council
was
meeting.
great, the usual, where they have the mayor and council, and they had a lot of questions, and they ask a lot of intelligent questions. It's really amazing that they really want to know what's going on and
Good to hear.
how we work.
Yep. I don't have unfinished business. Anybody new?
Can we put something on next month's, under unfinished business for fiber optic options for Main Street? I think we might be coming in with a plan that we might be able to get our arms around. So just put that on unfinished, and I'll have something to the council before then.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Anything new? Nothing new. There's no ordinances. It's December. It's the holidays. Other than the vast audience that's watching us on cable. Doug, you got anything?
We're just waiting for all the permits and bonds to go through. We're hoping to have a settlement on the issue by the end of this year. And we should have some houses started in there early spring or late winter. I'm getting calls already from people that are interested in either looking at a house, specs, or whatever. I just sent today information concerning the qualities of the town so that we can promote that in the promotional of the sale of the houses. First place, no, not first place, but in the top 10 of best place to live and raise your family and all this good.
Good.
So hopefully,
You'll repeat the success of Ryan up there in Oakmont Overlook.
we put a
Thank you.
And if you have anybody that's interested to look at visuals of what Main Street's going to look like, and drawings or any of the plans, they're more than welcome to stop by Town Hall.
Well, the plans that we have, that I've purchased from CLSI, we passed those along to some of the people. But, it's looking good so far, it's just slow.
Well, it won't be once you break ground. I mean, I can't tell you how many people would just call me out of the blue, related to Oakmont Overlook, that are relocating to Hampstead. And then there was a fair number of people that relocated from within Hampstead, just the move up or the new home, and they're selling their existing house fairly quickly. So the residential market is definitely on its way back.
On my office last week, and you speak to Doug Harrell, says, I'm interested in a home there. I said, well, here's the number you should call, because they're gonna be building the homes. I took his name and phone number, I called immediately, and the guy up there was, the salesperson or manager was on the phone. He called me back, he said, I said, here's the name and number you should call. He said, I was just on the phone with the guy. So, he
Good.
must be eager to be the first home buyer in there.
Good. Who's your builder?
Yeah, I was gonna say, who's your,
Joseph Myers in Hanover.
Okay.
But a minimum, it's gonna be around a $350,000 home. A lot of restrictions of, the fronts must be part stone, brick or split rock, attached two-car garage, 2,000 square feet exclusive of the basement. Things like clotheslines and fencing and housing, utility sheds, gotta be comparable to the house structure, things like that.
Very good. Should go well, and we look forward to seeing it go. Any other comments? Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you for hanging out with us on TV.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Oh.